How's it going, people? Today I really want to talk about EOS RP and using it in 2020. We all know the specs of it. It's been debated about for a long time on YouTube. I'm not going to go through the specs. What I want to talk about is, who is this camera really for? Is there any point in buying this camera in 2020? If you're a wedding photographer and you want a B camera, this is a great option. You can put an RF lens, an RF 35mm macro, that will do a great job. That's an extra body for £1,000, maybe 250 pounds for the lens. For a small package, you get a full frame camera with a macro lens as a B camera. I think that's a great option. Or if you're a product photographer in a controlled environment, this camera is really good. But it's not a sports shooter's camera, so it's not really fast. So keep that in mind. It's a great full frame camera, and it can shoot 16-bit raw pictures, and it's great. It's not really the best it's not really the best video camera. It says it can shoot 4K, but not really, because there is a massive crop and the autofocus is terrible. So you can forget about using the 4K, but 1080p is good enough. I'm shooting on the EOS RP right now as we speak, so the whole footage is sample footage. Did I just shake the whole fucking thing? Oh, great. But let me know how does it look. This is going to be 1080p footage on a 4K timeline, so I'll put it on 4K. Let me know how that looks. For £1,000, you could be looking at alternatives. The Fujifilm X-T3 is a great price point. It's an APS-C camera, but it's got really good video capabilities. So you could be looking at it and maybe flirting with this EOS RP. Why am I shaking this thing? Yeah, so if you're really considering this, you definitely need to know that 1080p is very usable. If you have the budget to buy a gimbal, you can use the 1080p. I will try to upload some more video footage. Why do I keep shaking this thing? Stop drinking coffee. Yeah, I can also try to put some of the pictures. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey Willow. It does pick your eyes really well, only in 1080p, but you can put that on a 4K timeline and it should look alright. I'm not using any additional light apart from two practicals over there. So everything that's hitting on my face is through the window, natural light. Hope it's all looking good. I don't know if I'm deviating. Anyway, my whole point is, if you're a photographer who doesn't want to shoot anything sports related, you have very good control over what you're going to shoot. It's like portrait environment or wedding. Actually, wedding's probably not the best one. I would never use it as an A cam, maybe a B cam. Even for videos, if you've got an EOS R6, R5, even EOS R, you can use this as a B camera. You can use this as a camera that you have in your studio on this kind of setup. It's still usable. The best thing is, once you start buying these RF lenses, it can be quite expensive, but you're then buying into that system. You have good cameras on the way. R5, R6, probably very hot to touch, but you know, you can hope that Canon's one day going to put a camera that's not crippled. Right, I think that's about it for today. See you later. And is it really valuable? Now, I hope you can all hear me. Hello.